What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of We Know Football. My name is Billy,
And I'm Tyler.
and things are starting to look a little bit more normal after this fantasy week. Good performances from Derrick Henry, Austin Eckler, Devontae Adams, Justin Jefferson. How did we fare this week in fantasy, Tyler?
I went 2-2 this week.
2-2. Me as well.
Mm.
Kind of getting into that point in the season where you kind of know how your players are going to do.
Yeah, you know if your season's shot, if you're 0-4, you're pretty much shot.
Pretty much.
So
Pretty
pretty
much.
much.
I have made it one time.
If you go 0-5,
It's
you're
over.
totally shot. It's done. Don't even
It's
set your
over.
lineup.
Oh man, but yeah. So Tyler and I were texting each other last night and we were bitching about fantasy. And we decided to insert a bitching segment into today's episode and something we'll probably do every week. And I'll let you start it off, Tyler. We don't have to go point by point, just start letting it rip.
Well, I mean, I don't really have like a lot to bitch about, but it's just the one league. In your league, we talked about it. I drafted a pretty good team.
Read them your
Like
team. Read them your team.
I'll let me read out this team, all right? And I'll let you guys try to guess, in your head or whatever. What record you think I got? All right, I got Jalen Hurts, Delvin Cook, Joe Mixon, Mike Evans, Amon St. Brown, Darren Waller, Damian Pierce, Michael Pittman, Dallas Goddard, Elijah Moore, Jacoby Myers, Melvin Gordon, Curtis Samuel, and Alexander Madison. So that sounds like a pretty good team. Am I right?
Yeah.
Now let me give
I
you another.
I think that your team is the best team in the league,
That's what I thought too.
personally.
Let me give you another stat though. We just talked about this. Out of the 10 teams in the league, this team is the second highest scoring in the league. 509 points I scored. First 534. But anyway, second most points scored in the fucking league. Stack fucking team. I struggle. Who do I start? This guy's really good. This guy's really good. What do I do? I got too many good players. Guess what my fucking record is? 1-3. 1-3. The most important league, the league I give the most fucks about, the biggest money league, the best team I got, personally, from my own opinion, the best team I drafted, probably ever. And I'm fucking 1-3, man. 1-3. If I was 2-2, I wouldn't be complaining. But 1-3. I mean, I gotta rally the fucking troops now, man. Bullshit.
2-2 sounds so much better than 1-3.
So much better.
Because now if you win next week, you're 2-3.
Yeah,
But if you were 2-2, then you'd be 3-2, and that looks way better,
exactly.
dude. In this one league, I was 1-2. I could have been 2-2, like we just talked about. 2-2 is so much better than 1-3. I score the second highest points in the league this week. Of course, I play the highest scoring team.
Yep.
That shit pisses me off. And I'm gonna pull it up. I gotta see who he had. Let's see. So I had Tom Brady, 30 points. Christian McCaffrey, 26. Damian Pierce, 27. CeeDee Lamb, 21. Cortland Sutton, 16. He has Kyler Murray, 25. Tee Higgins, 26. TJ Hawkinson, 39.
Mm.
And Mike Evans, 30.
Got beat by TJ Hawkinson.
Which will never happen again.
No. No.
I would put a grand on TJ Hawkinson not having a game higher than 25 this year.
Oh, I mean, that's his fucking career game that he had.
And I got beat 164 to 153.
Yeah.
And another thing, in my league, the league that you have that really good team, I got blown out because, of course, Deontay Johnson has like 6, Christian Kirk has like 8. I got who did I start at quarterback? Um, who did I start at quarterback? Aaron Rodgers.
Mm.
I start Aaron Rodgers. He has like 16. I got Jared Goff sitting on the bench, and I've got DK Metcalf and J.K. Dobbins all sitting on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude, I just don't get it.
Just this is the really shitty part about fantasy. Like, just the bad luck, and it's okay, like, seeing somebody on your bench that scored a lot of points when you win, but dude, when you lose, it just fucking it kills you.
Like, just like we've talked about before, like, you can draft the best team. You can think it's the best team, but then you draft Kyle Pitts and Javonte Williams, and your team is just. I'm not saying Kyle Pitts isn't going to rebound, but like, and then obviously I don't have those guys, but dude, it irks the fuck out of me.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking sucks. That's why, honestly, I think next year we got to kind of look into. I know there's leagues that like they take like the average of the points scored in the league, and like if you're over the average, you get like an extra win. So even if you lose but you scored above the average, then you're given a win. So these guys that fucking score 80 points in a win, they're not going to get the 2 wins because they didn't meet the average points.
Or we could just do a league that my coworker said that he used to do when he did fantasy football, where it just goes you play against everybody every week. So it goes by
Uh,
points.
oh, okay. It just goes by points. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how the win loss works. Maybe it's just the total of points added up at the end of the year.
Yeah.
And then it would be what? Top 4 teams make the playoffs?
I mean, yeah, that probably wouldn't be bad either. But it fucking sucks, man, when like you said, you're the second highest scoring team in the league and you play the fucking highest. And then you look through the other games, and that's what pisses you off more than anything is when you look at the other games, you go, "Oh, wow. Okay, this team scored 80 and that team scored 78 and here I am, I scored 150 and I lost." I'm like, "What the fuck, man?"
Yeah.
Terrible.
And dude, I think that like my first draft next year, I think I'm gonna do like a whole different strategy just to see. I might go
Yeah.
tight end first round, quarterback in the fourth.
I'm
I don't
not doing
know.
this running back shit no more. I'm over that.
Yeah, well, I mean, this week it looks like it would pay off with Eckler and Henry and
I mean, Delvin Cook still didn't have a good game. Jonathan
yeah,
Taylor still hasn't had, well, he had one good game.
yeah. He also got hurt
So,
too.
yeah. So, I don't know. Like, I think through 4 weeks of the season, there have been enough running backs to emerge from later on in the draft to where you go, oh, maybe I should have went with the zero RB strategy here.
Yep.
Cordell Patterson was a late pick. Obviously, he got hurt, but now you got Tyler Algier. You can get him on fucking waivers. Melvin Gordon, you got him late in drafts. Fucking Ramondre Stevenson's coming out. Damian Harris has played good.
Damian
Damian
Pierce.
Pierce. Damian Pierce. What's he? He's like, what's he like? Running back 5 or something? I saw.
Yes, it's I think he's like 9 or 12, but still, you get the point.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, still
Jamal Williams.
Jamal Williams. Exactly.
And you can't even say because Swift was hurt because Swift just got hurt. He
Yeah,
was like running back 5 with Swift healthy.
yeah. That's what I was thinking was about running back 5 was Jamal
Oh,
Williams.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
running back 5. Yeah, and he wasn't getting drafted in some leagues.
Right.
So yeah, no. Next year, I'm not doing this shit again. Next year, first round, I want Cooper Kupp. I want Jamar Chase. I want Stephon Diggs. Yeah, fuck Jamar Chase. That's something we got to talk about. Fuck all the games. Jamar Chase is not the guy. It's Tee Higgins. Tee Higgins is way better.
And before Chase had that blowout rookie year, Tee Higgins was the guy.
Yeah. No, Tee Higgins is way better. Bigger, faster, stronger. No, he's better.
They both run great routes. I mean,
And if you look at the stats, like since they've both been together, Tee Higgins actually has better stats. Jamar Chase just has the lure, you know?
yeah. Yeah, I mean, when we first started doing this podcast in the preseason, I mean, we told all you guys, running back first, for sure.
Yeah.
We're all about learning on this podcast and making mistakes.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't know, dude. I mean, you guys out there, if you're struggling and like you're getting fed up with your teams, if you're 1-3, don't give up. I mean, it's still a long season. It's only week 5 next week we're going into. There's still time. If you still think you drafted a good team, you're looking at your team, you probably did. It just hasn't come together yet.
Yeah. It'll be all right.
You just got to sneak out a few wins when you only score 80 points and get some of them lucky weeks, and because it's going to happen. I mean, that happens every week for someone usually.
Yeah.
Just it's bad luck is a part of fantasy. There's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, it is what it is.
All right, let's hit some breaking news. Well, not
All
breaking
right.
news, but let's hit some fantasy news.
Yeah.
Javonte Williams torn ACL, PCL. He's out for the year. Obviously, this is a big hit to guys who have him. Guys who have Melvin Gordon. It's an upgrade, but I wouldn't be too sure on jumping on it as start this guy. We'll get into that in a little bit.
I disagree.
Tyler disagrees, but yeah, I mean, you definitely drafted him decently high if you took Javonte Williams. So it's not that he was putting up a lot of numbers, but still, you're pissed that you wasted a draft pick on a guy who just tore his knee and he's out for the year.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't really lighting the world on fire anyway.
No, the
But
Broncos suck.
yeah, exactly. It's more a Broncos thing than a Javonte Williams thing. But yeah, I know it just sucks. Like you said, you wasted a pick. I mean, that can ruin your season. That's a
Right.
guy that you draft like, and when you see him in your lineup, you're confident. And now
You're
that's
like, I
gone.
want 15 or more out of him
Yeah, you're
every week.
confident this guy is going to produce for me every week, and now that's gone. So sorry if you got Javonte Williams.
Right. And I mean, on the other side, if you have Javonte Williams, obviously, you just got to find a solution. You gotta
Pick up Mike
find
Boone.
someone. Yeah, you gotta find someone, and you gotta hope that the rest of your team can carry you as well. That's why depth is important.
Exactly.
I'm still I think that having a killer starting lineup is great, and like those guys who take like Josh Allen in the second round or the third or the fourth, whatever. That don't get me wrong, that's great because that guy is starting for you every week except one, pretty much.
Yeah.
But I still am a firm believer in depth.
Oh yeah, no, you gotta have good depth.
I just think it's got to catch up to you at some point.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'll let you hit the next news
Uh,
segment.
yeah, Brady, he's getting a divorce. It's the real deal. I think everybody's heard the rumors, him and Giselle living in different houses or whatever. It's all the real deal. They're hiring divorce attorneys and they're gonna get divorced. So Brady, he couldn't fucking hang up the fucking cleats or whatever. He decided to come back for another year of football, and now he lost his wife. Now, the thing I'm worried about is this motherfucker just going to keep playing forever now? Because the only reason that he was wanting to retire is because of the fucking wife. Now she's out of the picture. So is this guy just gonna fucking play till he's 60 or what? Because he sucks.
I mean, he had a good game last week.
Fuck him.
um, I give it 3 years tops.
Like I thought that this was gonna be the year, but now that this deal, like he doesn't have to worry about her no more. I agree with that more. That like you're probably gonna see him for another couple years now. That just bought him at least 2 more seasons.
I mean, he ain't gonna play if that team is scrapped though. Like if they don't get that line
Oh
better,
yeah,
like
yeah.
he
They
ain't playing.
suck. Yeah, no, yeah,
This isn't some quarterback that's a rookie that's coming in the league. He's like, I'll play for anybody. Like
yeah,
it's gonna be his way or he's not playing.
yeah. I agree with that.
He signed a
Also,
1 year deal. Is he a free agent in the end of the year?
I don't know. I'm not sure what his contract is.
Cowboys,
Could be Sean Payton.
Dolphins kick Tua. He goes to Miami.
Well, they might not have to worry about that. He might be brain dead anyway.
Easy.
Sorry.
But yeah, Tua. Obviously he took that scary hit. He probably shouldn't have been playing anyways. But
That was fucked up.
glad to see that he's all right. Um, I mean, yeah, that shit sucks. I mean, obviously you and I aren't like big Tua guys, but still, we don't want to see that shit happen to anybody. Um, I don't know how long he'll be out. I think they already ruled him out for this week, right? I
Yeah, he's
believe
out.
I believe I read that he's already out for this week. I don't know how long
Yeah,
he'll be out. I don't see him being out for more than 2 weeks,
probably not.
unless there's something we don't know.
That was fucking scary, man. Like I thought they like fucked up his fingers, like he bent his fingers back, whatever, when he was, doing the gang signs, whatever. But when they said that was a neurological response to head trauma, I'm like, holy fuck, man, this guy just turned into a vegetable on fucking live television, on Amazon Prime.
I know, like,
Damn.
dude, broken bones and like torn knees are like one thing, but like, because I mean, you know, them dudes are gonna be okay, but like,
Yeah.
head shit, you don't want to see that.
Yeah, he should not have been playing. Also, fuck the guy that did that tackle. Like, why are you whipping the fucking guy around like that? You know,
Probably because they knew he was hurt.
yeah, man, it's fucked up. Like, there's like a fine line. But I don't think they need to protect the quarterback like a lot. Sometimes they call roughing the passer, and you're
When
like,
it's
what the
not
fuck?
yeah,
That shit should have been roughing the passer. I mean, he fucking had him down, and he fucking whips him around. The play was over.
right.
Like, give me a break, dude. That's not a real tackle.
No, it's unneeded.
Yeah.
Um, I just want to throw this out there since you started talking about penalties. Another part of the bitching segment. Why, like, all of a sudden, I don't know if it's just me, but like, have you noticed over the past like couple of years, and I might have said this to you already, but why, like, all of a sudden, like, Ramondre Stevenson gets a handoff, he runs for 8 yards, flag thrown, they call holding. Why is it 5 yards added onto the end of the run? Like on the defense, holding on the defense. Why now is it like 5 yards added onto the end of the run and not a decline or accept penalty?
Yeah, I don't know when that happened.
Like, what's the deal? Like, I don't get that because that has
Yeah.
not always been the way it was.
No, it was like, okay, he got 15 yards on the run. You decline the penalty.
Right. Not you get
Yeah.
an extra 5 yards.
Yeah.
I
I
just
don't get
don't
it,
get
man.
that. I also don't get why defensive holding is an automatic first down. I think that's always been the rule, but I just thought of that. So that's,
Yeah. There's some weird rules, man.
and they're calling
I
a
don't know.
shit ton of ineligible man downfield this year.
I've noticed that too, yeah.
Like a lot.
It seems like every year they like pick out a call that they say, okay, we're just gonna like hammer this call down. We're gonna go strict on this call.
Right.
Like last year, a couple years ago, it was the roughing the passer, and that was the big thing. Now I guess it's an eligible receiver downfield. I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to say that, like, why are these penalties getting added on to the end of the play?
Yeah.
It never was that way.
I also kind of think I've been watching more college ball, and in college, when there's a defensive pass interference, it's 15 yards. It's not a spot foul,
It should be the
which
rule.
I think that probably should be the rule. Because a lot of times they call these pass interference calls, and it's just a bad call, and at least if it's a bad call, it's only 15 yards. Where
Right.
like instead of it being a bad call and next thing you know, the team's on the 1 yard line,
Yeah. No,
Because
I get that.
all the corner didn't get his fucking head around, but the ball was thrown 10 fucking yards too deep and the guy had no chance to catch it anyway. But the corner didn't get his head around. Like, give me a break, man.
Yeah. No.
You know?
No, I'm with you on that.
But
Jonathan
whatever.
Taylor, ankle injury. He's not going to play Thursday. I or Mon Thursday.
Thursday.
He's not going to play Thursday. They haven't ruled him out, but I wouldn't plan on seeing him. But I'm sure he'll be fine. Um.
He sucks anyway.
Yeah. Good point. Um. I think that's pretty much it.
Well, Antonio Brown, quick thing on him. He's like throwing his did you see it? He's throwing his ass in people's faces in a Dubai hotel in the swimming pool.
No, I
He's
didn't.
fucking he's butt ass naked in the pool in fucking Dubai and he's like fucking throwing his ass up in this lady's face. And then he fucking like tosses his dick out and dude, I didn't personally see his penis, but like from what they have blurbed, like the cloud or whatever, dude, that thing, wow. That is a fucking huge penis. I'm like, I just gotta say that, man.
Oh
And,
man.
and then he posts this thing. This video is gonna get taken down on YouTube, all the shit we're saying anyway, but we're gonna get banned from Twitch. Anyway, he posts this thing on Instagram of a picture of him and Giselle hugging after they won the Super Bowl, and he posted the caption was something basically entailing that he's fucking Brady's wife. So
Dude.
maybe Antonio Brown, because he lived with Brady for a while. I bet you AB was fucking slinging that dick right in her, man.
Dude,
He was
AB
tearing
is a
that shit up.
scumbag.
He is a scumbag.
I can't stand that dude, yo.
That dude has CTE for sure.
He's got something, man. It might not be CTE. That shit was probably at birth.
A lot of drugs too involved in that, I think. But anyway, Antonio Brown, he's fucking Giselle.
All right.
All right.
So I think we're gonna get into a little bit of sit 'em stardom. We might still run through the games quickly, but Tyler and I together a little sit 'em stardom list, and I think we'll go one by one. So the first guy I've got on the stardom list, and if we've got, I think we're gonna both have this first guy. Tyler Algier.
On the start
DM.
list?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He had 10 carries for 84 yards last week, and Cordell Patterson's hurt. And I mean, that offense doesn't look as bad as we thought it was going to look. I mean, they do still throw the ball. But I think he's a solid plug and play if you don't have another viable backup for Cordell Patterson. So I'd give him a start this week. They play Tampa Bay, so I mean, it might be a little bit of a tough game, but I would expect him to still get good volume.
Yeah, I mean, he's shown a lot of potential. He's actually gotten like 10 carries in every game. So now, I mean, he's just going to get more with
Right.
Patterson out. There is that other guy though that scored 2 touchdowns this weekend, like Caleb Hunley or some shit. But, you know, whatever. Tyler Algier is the guy. But yeah, he's on my start list too. And also, I mean, not to get ahead of ourselves, But that's the biggest waiver wire pickup of the week, like by
Yeah,
far.
him or Marlon Mack.
He's a starting running back
Yep.
on waivers.
Well, since I'll let you go next, since we both had it was your turn anyways. But yeah, we both had Tyler Algier.
Do another start.
Yeah.
Um, this this guy, I actually originally had him in the sit list, and then I changed my mind on it. He's coming off a really bad game. Only scored 1.9. Kind of fucked me. Anyway, James Robinson had a bad game. It was in the rain. They kind of had to go away from the run playing the Eagles. Close game, whatever. They played behind a lot. He's going to be all right. They're playing the Texans this week. Easier matchup. He still got the carries. It was raining. So don't overreact on that. James Robinson's going to be all right. You have to start him.
I think he's a start every week unless you have like 3 straight games of like 6 points.
Yeah.
Pretty much. But yeah, I agree with that. I tried to not put like obviously we tried to not put obvious guys on this list like
Yeah.
Justin Jefferson or something stupid like that. But I feel like this guy pretty soon isn't even going to be on this list. I think he's going to pretty much be a starter every week is Dameon Pierce. Obviously, Tyler and I were big on him in the preseason. Definitely a rough start to the season, but I mean, he's a rookie. He had 14 carries for 131 yards and a touchdown this week, and I did start him in a league.
Yeah.
I also scored 160 points in a league, and I didn't start him. So it didn't matter. But yeah, they're playing Jacksonville this week. I don't have the stats on Jacksonville's defense, but either way, I think he should have a good game.
Yeah. No, I agree. He's not on my start list, but yeah. No, definitely. We were right on him for sure.
Yep. We were also right on Romeo Doubs,
We were right on Romeo Doubs.
who is on my list. I should have saved that, but
We're shooting pretty good, man.
yeah.
We need to get Pacheco to, you know,
Dude, he's getting volume though. Like he's
getting carries.
He's getting burned.
Like they need to just fucking do away with that Edwards-Helaire asshole.
Dude.
Also,
We
McKinnon
were fucking
too.
wrong on him. Oh my gosh.
The thing is, like, he's still getting out snapped. Jerick McKinnon has actually gotten more snaps than both of them. He's leading in snaps, and he's not doing anything. But yeah, no, we were wrong on him, I guess. It'll turn around. It'll turn around. I keep telling myself
Are we still
that.
there? Are we still
I'm
feeling
still
that way?
there. I'm still there. Yeah. Anyway.
So like the reverse of panic button. You know what I mean? We're waiting for someone to pop off. We're waiting for him to fall off.
Yeah, basically, when you're playing against somebody that has him in your lineup, you need to be like, oh, yeah, no, this is the week that motherfucker ain't going to do shit. He's going to come back down to earth this week.
Because he's been projected like 11 points pretty much every week. Now I noticed it's up to like 14.8. So now that he's projected that, now it's time. Yes.
Pacheco time. Or might just be time for a fucking sniper to. There goes his kneecaps. Anyway.
Shout out Will Levis.
Yeah. This start is actually like 2 players in one. Damian Harris and Ramondre Stevenson.
My next one is a 2 players in one.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, the Pats. I don't think Brian Hoyer's playing. He got his head hit or whatever, and now everybody's saying Bailey Zappi, man, he's the guy. He's fucking really good. He's so good that he only threw the ball 13 times for 99 yards. But don't let me get going on that deal. The Lions' defense is the worst in the league, and Rashad Penny had done nothing for the first 3 weeks. He plays against the Lions, scores 2 touchdowns, puts up 25 points. Luckily, I was smart enough. I actually started the motherfucker.
Wow.
I went, yeah. You like that?
Wow.
If we had one of these lists last week, I would have been saving you guys, man. I'm telling you. So listen to me this week. Damian Harris and Ramondre Stevenson. I don't care which one you have. If you have both of them, start both of them. I don't give a fuck. Both of them, man. We are not going to throw the ball. We'll probably throw the ball 15 times the whole game. We're going to run the ball 150 times. And these guys are both going to score 6 touchdowns apiece. So,
Six,
start
not
them.
five.
Not 5, 6
Six.
apiece.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So for my duo start list, I've got pretty much. I got so I mean, I could put a third guy in here, but I'm not going to. But pretty much anybody on the Washington receiving core this week. Start
Really?
McLaurin and start Samuel. They're playing Tennessee,
Okay. Fair enough.
and Tennessee's defense is not good.
See, I'm starting to get worried about them because Wentz has not looked good the last couple weeks.
He hasn't, but he also played the Eagles, and I don't know who
The
they played
Cowboys.
this week. The Cowboys.
So,
But Tennessee, I think it's
they
safe you could
suck.
start either of them. If I could start one, it's kind of telling me that it's going to be a McLaurin week, but if you have Samuel, I'd still start Samuel over McLaurin.
All right. I'm benching Samuel in my leagues,
Well, I'm probably not starting him either, but that's because I'm
but I
starting
have
Chris
better
Olave.
guys. Yeah, I
Yeah,
got better guys.
I'm starting Chris Olave over him.
Chris Olave is not a guy that we talked about a lot, but he is a guy that I drafted, and I'm really glad I did.
Yeah, he's really starting to
He's,
step up.
he's a stud.
I didn't start him last week because it was Andy
Neither did I.
Dalton, and also because I was like, well, if he's the only target, then they're probably gonna be all over him. But he
I
still
was
had 16 or so.
I wanted one more week out of him
Right.
until I'm like, okay, this is the guy. Now I'm full confidence. Uh, I got I got 3 more here. This one is pretty easy. Melvin Gordon. I know you're gonna say he's fumbled it a bunch. He didn't get a bunch of playing time last week. He's fumbled it too much. That he's let up like 3 fumble touchdowns this year. Whatever. Well, it is what it is. This Mike Boone guy, he's not Melvin Gordon. I'm sorry. Melvin Gordon didn't get a lot of playing time last week because he's in the doghouse for fumbling it too much. They're going to glue the ball to his hands this week. He's not going to fumble it the rest of the season. Okay? This is the Tyler guarantee. No fumbles the rest of the season. Melvin Gordon, if you drafted him like this guy, this genius right here, he's going to win you leagues. I say all that, and he's still on my bench. But start him.
You start him. All right. Okay. So this guy, I started thinking about it, and like someone said something to me at work, but like he's a Bills fan, so I got Deontay Johnson on here.
Mm.
Now, I mean, you would think that like obviously it's Deontay Johnson, like you're gonna start him every week, but they're playing. He's coming off a bad game. They're playing the Bills this week, but Pickett is starting, which should give them a better chance. And Pickett's also going to be looking for that veteran guy to throw to. So it could go either way. If unless you have someone that is is going to put up equal or more points, I still think Deontay Johnson's a start just because of who he is, the volume he gets, and because you've got a young quarterback. Like he's not going to be looking for Chase Claypool. He's going to be like, oh, Deontay's down there somewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, kid at work said to me like that they were going to be all over him and whatnot, which I mean is probably true, but at the same time, he's still Deontay Johnson. He's still going to get open, and I mean Pickett's going to be looking for him.
Well, I got the complete opposite on that, actually.
Is he on your sit-em?
Not only is he on my sit-em, literally anybody from the Steelers is on my sit-em because I want to see what is Kenny Pickett going to do. He showed me absolutely nothing He played the whole second half against the Jets and showed nothing besides 3 interceptions, and he ran in for 2 touchdowns. The only thing I could say about him is when he came in, it gave the team a spark. But I got to see it, man. I got to see it. Can he fucking throw the ball? I don't know. So
No,
even
listen.
Naj, even Najee Harris, like I have him on my sit. Don't start Najee Harris. That guy hasn't done anything either. The Steelers are not good. They're one of the worst teams in the league.
No, they're not good. And like I mean, like I said, like I had like mixed feelings about this one. Like I have him in one league and I'm gonna sit him, but that's also because I have Christian Kirk, DK Metcalf, and Debo Samuel.
Yeah.
That's why.
I agree that I mean if anybody's gonna like get theirs, it should be Deontay Johnson. He's the most talented player there. I mean, well, I guess Najee Harris is probably more talented, but anyway,
He's the
in
best
terms
receiver
of
on the team by
yeah,
far.
he's the best receiver on the team easily. But I got to see it, and plus they're playing the Bills. The fucking defense is good, man.
Yeah.
So I got to see it, but they're on my sit list. Yep.
No, I get it. Yeah. I mean, yeah, tread carefully with this one. It's not like I'm saying like he's gonna light up the world. I'm just saying that there's a chance that I mean he could have realistically he could have 11 catches.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
mean
he gets a lot of
they
targets.
might all be
Yeah.
5 yard little dump offs, but still.
I guess what we should say about the start sit deal is that we're not saying you absolutely have to start Tyler Algier. That's not what we're saying. Like, I guess more what we should say is that
He's an option.
it's an option. Like, if you need somebody, these guys will probably outperform what they're being projected, is more what we're saying when we say start. When we say sit, like, we're
Don't
being
fucking
like
start him.
serious. Like, don't, like, it's not just like a recommendation. Like, you should not start these guys if we say sit them. So,
I don't know, man. I'm looking at my sit list now and I'm like, ugh, you got this guy. You're probably starting him.
really?
I tried not to make it too obvious. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
sit Chase Claypool. Like you know what
Oh,
I mean?
yeah,
Like I'm
no.
not. I
Yeah.
tried to make it. So I mean we'll go through it and I'll still give like my reasons why. But
Yeah.
I'm look like I got two guys on this list that if you have them, you're probably starting them. So I guess 2 out of 5 ain't that bad.
All right. Well, moving on with the starter list. J.K. Dobbins. He's shown enough for me. Now, if you have J.K. Dobbins and like you need the starter, you can feel safe with him now. He's shown it. He's good. Injury's fine. Whatever. He's good to go. So if you have him, you can start him now.
And me and Tyler are going to the show's going to be a little bit different than the ones we usually do, but we're going to kind of talk about our teams and like ask each other questions and whatnot. I have J.K. Dobbins in a league, and right now my starting lineup is Aaron Jones, Leonard Fournette, Christian Kirk, DK Metcalf, and Debo Samuel. Does J.K. Dobbins take one of those spots?
Mm.
I'm starting Debo. We know
Yeah.
that, and I'm starting Lenny and I'm starting Aaron Jones. But can any of those receivers get moved around to where I pop J.K. Dobbins in?
The Ravens are playing the Bengals. Hmm. That's a tough one. That is tough. Because I mean, I'd feel confident about Kirk. Obviously, Debo, you're starting Debo. And then, do you sit Fournette at this point? Like, what did he do last week?
So he had, I don't have his exact points, but I know how many yards rushing he had.
He had negative.
-3.
Yeah. But didn't he get a passing touchdown?
Yeah. So my man had 18.4 points.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And ran for negative yards. Huh.
Yes. He had 7 catches for 57 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, and they play the Falcons, so you can't bench him.
No.
No. I don't know. Yeah, I guess Dobbins would probably stay on their bench unless who the Seahawks play. They play the Saints. Yeah. No. Yeah, you pretty much have to start him too after seeing what Jefferson did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess Dobbins stays on your bench.
For another week at least.
Yeah.
All right. You can continue with J.K. Dobbins unless you're done.
I'm done with J.K. Dobbins.
All right. Last one, Romeo Dobbs.
Yep. He's the guy.
He is the guy. Lazard had more yards, and I think Lazard is still going to get his, but Romeo Dobbs looks like he will be a good receiver in this league for years to come. That back shoulder throw,
Exactly. I was
that
just
was
about to say that.
that was the one where I was like, yeah, that's him. And he almost had another touchdown too.
That shit reminded me of when Rodgers used to just throw it up to Devontae Adams. Like that was the same shit.
And he would just turn
That
around.
that blew me away when he made. Holy fuck! That is exactly when I went. Yeah, we were right on that one.
Yep.
Yeah,
And I did drop him. I don't have any shares of him anymore, but
same.
I'm okay with it. Like
Yeah,
it's not like I'm like, man, I wish I had him. I mean,
yeah.
there's guys I could probably like that league I showed you where that stacked one. There's no room for him on that team.
No, no.
I scored 160 points this week with Keenan Allen and Amon-Ra St. Brown and Damian Pierce on my bench.
Yeah,
And my tight end scored me 0.
yeah,
Higbee was on my bench too.
yeah.
I don't
No,
know
it's
how the
just
fuck I drafted that team.
I don't know. It feels good to be right about Dobbs.
Yeah.
We're shooting pretty good so far. I mean, Sky Moore hasn't done anything. I know we talked about him.
Yeah, but we weren't even big on him anyways.
Yeah, we didn't really. We just need Pacheco.
I
We need
know. The
also, dude.
trifecta.
Also, James Cook, man. I mean, I feel like we were pretty confident about James Cook too, and he hasn't done
Yeah.
anything.
I think Singletary is a lot better than people think.
Yeah,
And they don't run the ball.
yeah, exactly.
If he was on a
They
different team, maybe he'd get more burn, but
they abandoned the run so fucking fast.
yeah.
Anyway, but Pacheco is what we really need. Dude, I'm waiting for him to have a big game because I'm gonna duet that video and like with the highlights and go, yeah, see, we were right.
Dude, Pacheco actually had like a 16-point fantasy game this year.
I mean, yeah, I probably could have done that, but he'll have a big game.
Yeah, so we're only 4 weeks in.
He'll have a 25-point game by the end of the year.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Romeo Dobbs. I think that unless your two guys are like really like you need to start these guys, I think you could put Romeo Dobbs in. He's a solid
Yeah.
flex wide receiver 2 right now.
Oh, definitely.
Wide receiver 1? No,
No,
not yet.
no, no. But he's definitely the guy.
Mm-hmm.
My last start is Derek Carr. If you need a quarterback this week, Derek Carr. He's starting to get it going. Raiders finally got the first win. They're playing the Chiefs. It's going to be a shootout. Ain't much more to say. Start Derek Carr. I mean, it's just a good streaming option if you need a quarterback.
Yep.
Going to be a high scoring game.
I can get behind that.
Yeah, that's all.
And at this point, Jared Goff's a starter every week.
Absolutely.
I think I'm starting Brady over Goff this week though in a league. Playing Atlanta. Godwin's healthy.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the Pats defense. I mean, that's one thing I will say. The Pats defense is pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. Detroit is
We're
playing. Yeah.
we're pretty good on defense. We should be able to beat the Lions. I was actually looking because somebody told me, "Oh, you guys will turn it around." Blah. I said, "Dude, there's no fucking chance." I looked at our lineup, or not our lineup, our schedule from like here for the next like fucking 8 weeks or whatever. We got it pretty easy for the next while. So I don't know. We could. It depends on what kind of play we get from our backup, and if when Mac Jones comes back, if he comes back, whatever, we might be all right. We might have a winning record.
What are you, 1-3?
Yeah,
There's still time.
yeah, we might be all right. We got to beat the Lions though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
All right, first on my sit-em list. If you have this guy, you're probably starting him. Marquise Brown.
Okay.
He
We're
is the
we're on the
main.
same page.
Really?
I don't have him. I have Kyler Murray.
Okay.
So same deal.
So Marquise Brown is the number one target there. It's pretty much just him and Zach Ertz. He is playing Philly this week. Philly played Justin Jefferson very well. I think Tyler and I talked about this. I know we talked about it. I don't know if it was on the podcast, though. You know, people looked at Slay guarding Justin Jefferson, said he shut him down. It's like, okay, like, let's not get carried away. Like, just because Jefferson only had a few catches does not mean that he shut him down. Philly game planned really well, and we also didn't play very well. But Marquise Brown is also not Justin Jefferson, and I just expect it to be a rough week for Arizona.
Yeah. And I completely agree with that because I don't have Marquise Brown on there, but I got Kyler Murray. He's gonna struggle. There ain't much more to say. I mean, the Eagles are really fucking good, man.
Yeah.
Really good.
You ready for number 2?
Let's go for it.
Melvin Gordon.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I've got Melvin Gordon on my sit list. This is for this week. I'm not saying, he's not going to be a starter the rest of the year. I think he's still got like juice left in the tank, but he has looked like shit this year. They have looked like shit this year. And man, like that dude has fumbled so many times. It's insane. It looks like Adrian Peterson back in 2015. And like also, so you don't know Mike Boone, do you? You know like
No.
of him? He played for Minnesota. We drafted him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was. It was Cook, Madison, and Mike Boone.
I did
And there
not
was a
know
game
that.
where Cook and Madison were both out, and Mike Boone started. That kid is not bad.
Oh, okay.
I'd expect a 50-50 split this week.
Really?
Yeah, maybe 60-40, but I think it's going to be a lot closer than people think. Melvin Gordon is not the clear number one.
One thing I will say though, they're playing the Colts.
True. And also, Boone is younger. I just want to, throw that out there.
Yeah. Yeah. Derrick Henry just ran all over the Colts. And James Robinson ran all over the Colts. Colts defense kind of sucks. Colts kind of suck in general.
Yeah, which was pretty surprising.
Matt Ryan is fucking terrible. He's gone. Like, he needs to retire now.
Which that is something we were wrong about.
We were really wrong on that. Yeah. I
You're
feel bad
still
for
you're still
Pittman.
starting you're still starting Pittman and Taylor though. Unless I know you have Pittman in my
Yeah,
league, but you have guys you can put in. I'm saying
exactly.
if you drafted Pittman as your wide receiver too, like you did, and you don't have somebody who's like, oh, he can put up just as much points, you're still starting Pittman.
Remember when I drafted Amon St. Brown and Deontay Johnson was available, and I went, man, I should have went Deontay Johnson. I am so glad I went with my gut and took Amon Ra.
Right.
I think about that every day.
And it worked out for me though because I got Kirk.
Yeah, no, that was a great pick too. We were right on that too.
Yeah, we were. You were higher on him than me. I was kind of
Yeah.
like, yeah, I could see it, but like he's definitely outperformed what we thought. He's probably outperformed what you thought.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
I mean, I'm still not sure. Well, I'm gonna save it for when we talk about our teams, but go ahead.
I will say, I feel like we've hit on more shit than we've missed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've hit on quite a bit of shit. Anyway.
What I was gonna say, and we won't get into it. I just want like a yes or no or like a maybe. Did I fuck up with my trade last week, or will time tell?
Mm. Time will tell with that one.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like that answer. It's better than a no, or better than a yes.
Yeah. Moving on with the sit list. I only got two more because, like I said, the Steelers receivers and Najee Harris, sit them. But my last two, uh, Zeke. Sit Zeke. He had a couple good games. You're probably feeling confident about him now. He had back to back like 13-point games, but they're playing the Rams. I know Jeff Wilson just had a pretty good game last night.
Dude, he's playing good.
He is playing good. Kind of missed the ball on that one. But that's pretty much the first like good rushing game somebody's had on the Rams. Rams have a good defense.
And
They
Jeff
just
Wilson also broke like a 34-yard touchdown run.
yeah, exactly. And the Niners just have the Rams number in the regular season anyway. So don't even count that game. Fuck that game.
Niners do
Sit
look pretty
Zeke.
good.
They do look pretty good. And the thing is, they're talking about it on the broadcast. I don't know if you heard it. Garoppolo like didn't play in OTAs. They figured they were trading him. I heard they didn't even give him a playbook or anything. The dude like he didn't play in preseason. He's like just getting warmed up.
Yeah.
Jimmy Garoppolo is not the best quarterback. Like I'll say that. But let's not forget, they were one game away last year from going to the Super Bowl. They had the game in the bag. The guy dropped an interception in the championship game. They would have went to Super Bowl last year.
And they were in the
And
Super Bowl like 3 years ago.
exactly. So this guy is not that bad. Like he can get you to the game.
Yeah, and like I'm a non Jimmy Garoppolo believer. Like we've talked about it. I think he's nothing more than a game manager, but like I do think that he's talented and he's been with that team so long that they can win games.
Yeah, exactly.
He's just not elite in my mind.
No, no, he's far from elite, but he can win you games. But yeah, no. Zeke. Don't get fooled by the fact that he had two okay games. He needs to sit.
I'm gonna stay on the Cowboys topic, and my next on the sit list is Dalton Schultz.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
He didn't look that great the first few games, and I'm not, I mean, different quarterback. You can't really get too upset about it. But not yesterday, Sunday scoring 0. I mean, he is injured, but
Yeah,
like
he's playing hurt.
it's time to sit him.
Yeah.
Like I started him in one league because I have him in two, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna start him in one just in case he plays well. Yeah, he had 0. So
Yeah.
I'm not starting him until further notice.
I mean, you're probably a couple weeks away from dropping him, aren't
I already dropped him in one league,
you? Yeah.
but it's a
So,
stacked league, so
yeah.
the only other
If
league I have him in is Dave's league, and there's really got to be someone there that I want to drop him.
if he doesn't perform when Dak comes back though, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
he's worthless.
Scrap.
Yeah. You can get rid of him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that one. It's a good one. And my final sit-em is DJ Moore.
He's on my list too.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield sucks. Uh,
We are
I
fucking wrong about this one too.
I saw a thing on TikTok about DJ Moore going to the Chiefs.
Really?
Dude, if that's the case, that'd be huge. But yeah, no, just I mean, obviously DJ Moore's really talented.
And you spent a decent pick on him.
Yeah. But Baker just Baker has not been good. And
No,
he's
like he
he's not
hasn't, and I
throwing
don't
it.
know why.
He's not throwing it to DJ Moore. Like I guess we probably should have known this, honestly, because it's basically the same fucking shit that happened to Odell.
I mean, yeah, it is. Dude, I still think Baker's talented. Like I just don't like we've
He
seen it.
is.
Like I don't get it. I
I
don't.
don't know. But it is really similar to Cleveland, though. I mean, he had a lot of talented receivers on Cleveland, and they never did anything. So
Yeah.
we probably should have known on this one.
Yeah, I'm with Tyler on this one. He was also on my list.
Yeah.
All right. So the guys on my list that I said that you'd probably start them, even though they're on my sit list. Marquise Brown was one of them. Melvin Gordon was kind of like because like he really hasn't played good. So some people are probably thinking the same way I am. Like we're gonna give it some time. This guy, after the game he had this week, you're probably gonna want to start him. I don't have any shares of him, so I don't have to make that decision. Can you guess who I'm thinking of? It's a running back.
Coming off a good game.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea.
Josh Jacobs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and
It's just for me, man. I gotta give it time to see if it's fool's gold or not.
I should have known that one.
Like
Yeah.
he has not been a fantasy productive guy pretty much for like last year and so far this year. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's had good games, but like I don't trust him.
Yeah, no, I
I
agree
mean,
with that.
yeah, obviously if you drafted him as your running back too, like yeah, you're probably starting him this week. But if you have a guy you can start over him, who would you start this week? Josh Jacobs or Jeff Wilson?
Jeff Wilson. Here's the thing. I mean, the Raiders are playing the Chiefs. Leonard Fournette just ran for negative yards on the Chiefs. Like, Josh Jacobs is not putting up 35 points this week. He'll be lucky to put up 10.
So
That
you're
is a
with me.
great sit 'em. That is a great sit 'em. Yeah. He hasn't shown anything all season.
See, we give out good advice on this podcast.
I'm telling you.
All right. So it's time to get into our teams a little bit here.
Get in him.
I go by league.
Yeah. Just the two we're in together.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
we'll start with those. So this week, I'm playing someone in my division who I need to beat because he's 3-1 and I'm 2-2. He
Which is
has
your
yeah, my league. He has
oh, okay,
Herbert,
yeah.
McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, CeeDee Lamb, McLaurin, Dawson Knox, Devontae Smith, the Eagles defense, and Justin Tucker. Now, those first four guys, Herbert, McCaffrey, Henry, and Lamb, I'm like, ooh, dude's team is serious.
Yeah.
But then I get into McLaurin, Knox, and Devontae Smith, and I'm like, this starts looking like those guys could have a really good game or they could have a really bad game.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling okay about it. And I've got Goff, Fournette, Aaron Jones, DK Metcalf, Christian Kirk, Tyler Higbee, Debo Samuel, Browns defense, and Graham Gano. I am also sitting George Kittle, Deontay Johnson, and J.K. Dobbins, and Jeff Wilson Jr. It's a good bench, dude.
It's a really good bench.
And
Yeah.
I've
The
got
George the George Kittle pick, that kind of sucks, man, that he hasn't performed yet.
yeah. I mean, I'm not.
But
It's not panic time yet.
no, I mean you got Higbee. But anyway, sorry.
And I've got Zach Wilson and Aaron Rodgers on the bench. And the reason I never have three quarterbacks, I usually only have one quarterback on my team. But the reason that I have three is because I didn't know who to start and I wanted options. I mean, yeah, Jared Goff is playing you guys, but I still don't feel comfortable starting Aaron Rodgers. And I mean, do I start Zach Wilson against Miami? No, I gotta start Goff.
No, I would just stick with Goff. Jared Goff's QB5.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, I would start Goff.
But yeah, I mean, we talked about this earlier. Probably leave Dobbins on the bench for another game. Stick with
It
DK.
for your situation here, yeah. I assume you're getting a different defense.
Absolutely, yeah. Not
Yeah.
gonna waste a waiver pick though. I'm just gonna pick him on free
Yeah, just
agency.
just wait. Yeah.
But dude, Higbee, tight end 5, man.
Great pickup.
Someone I picked
Really
up
good.
off waivers.
Field Yates says Tyler Higbee is a must
Must
start in
start.
fantasy. Wow. Yeah. No, I mean, I wouldn't change anything with this lineup because, I mean, yeah, you pretty much have to start Fournette and Aaron Jones. You have to start Debo. Christian Kirk's playing Houston, and DK Metcalf's playing New Orleans. Like, you can't bench them.
I'm projected to lose, but the projections obviously aren't always right. Actually, they're usually not even close.
Pretty much.
But yeah, I mean, we'll see how my trade worked out.
Yeah. I gotta look at that trade again and give you a better answer. Okay, yeah. So you gave up. I don't think we talked about this on the pod, did we?
No.
You gave up Derrick Henry and Devontae Smith to get Christian Kirk and Aaron Jones. I still think it's gonna play out for you. I mean,
Yeah,
obviously, it
these
looks like shit right now because Derrick Henry had a big game,
right.
but I mean, Aaron Jones is RB10,
And
Henry's RB8.
we're still gonna get those big Aaron Jones games.
Yeah,
And if Jones or Dillon get hurt, I have both of them.
yeah, and then the difference between Kirk and Devontae Smith, like Christian Kirk is wide receiver 10, Devontae Smith is
31.
31. Like, if you just look on it based on that, like that's highway robbery.
Right.
So
I think it could work out for me.
I think it will.
I was taking the upside on Aaron Jones and the benefit of getting Christian Kirk.
Yeah.
All right, what are we looking at for you this week?
All right. So yeah, this is the team that I talked about earlier. That was pretty stacked. I've been going back and forth with who I should start in this. I'll rip through it quick again. I got Jalen Hurts, Delvin Cook, Joe Mixon, Mike Evans. I'm on our St. Brown, Darren Waller, Damian Pierce. And then my bench, I got Michael Pittman, Dallas Goddard, Elijah Moore, Jacoby Myers, Melvin Gordon, Curtis Samuel, and Alexander Madison. Pittman is not starting. I know
No,
that
I'd
for a
leave it.
fact.
I'd leave it the
Yeah.
way it is.
Really?
I mean, unless St. Brown's out, obviously, then you're gonna have to start Pittman or Samuel.
Yeah, I've gone back and forth on Samuel.
I think he's a solid play this week.
But I guess it pretty much just depends on Amon St. Brown if he plays or not.
He missed a week and he's still wide receiver 7.
Yeah.
You gonna keep the Chargers defense?
Yeah, no. I'm doing the same thing you're gonna do though.
Yeah.
I'm not doing a waiver. Because I have a waiver in for somebody very important.
Are you being sarcastic or are you being serious?
No, I got a waiver in for Tyler Algier. I'll never get
Oh,
him though.
probably not.
Not a chance.
All right,
But
so in the Staples League, I got Tom Brady, Derrick Henry, Miles Sanders, Jalen Waddle, Chris Godwin, David Njoku, Debo Samuel, Vikings defense, and Graham Gano. And on my bench, I've got James Conner, Terry McLaurin, Dalton Schultz, DeAndre Hopkins, Derek Carr, Curtis Samuel, and Khalil Herbert.
I would probably start DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's in for a big game this week.
you think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. He's putting up 0 the first few weeks.
He's got that SSPD thing next to his name. I'm not sure what that means. And yeah, like you said, he's put up 0 through 4 games. This is going to be his game, though.
Good coverage the first few
Yeah.
games. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. This is it. Nah, I mean, pretty much the only thing for you is do you start Brady or Carr?
So Miles Sanders over James Conner for sure.
I think so. James Conner hasn't shown anything.
No, he's a scrub.
Wow, Miles Sanders is RB9.
Yep.
Granted, well, pretty much all came from one game. He had a good week one, but
Yeah, I
you're
think
conf
that solid
you're you're
lineup.
confident starting Godwin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that'd
the
be the
double
only
points
other
with
thing.
Brady.
Uh, yeah, fair enough.
Unless an injury pops up midweek, I'll put in Curtis Samuel.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. James Conner, man, that's a disappointment though.
Yeah, it's a good thing I got Sanders and fucking. Well, that's it, really.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I got Sanders.
Well, I'll go through mine. Holy shit. I'm just looking at the points for. This guy scored 639 fucking points.
Yeah, dude, he's been killing it.
Dude, what the fuck? Oh, but he's the one that lost Javonte Williams and Cordero Patterson. Oh,
He's got
wow.
Josh Jacobs on the bench, doesn't he?
Well, he's in the lineup now. But who do I play?
And he's got Clyde Edwards-Helaire, so he's gonna fall off.
Oh, go. Yeah. Well, I'm playing him this week.
Oh shit.
I'm playing this guy. Yeah, no. This is the week Clyde Edwards-Helaire isn't going to do anything. It's going to be a big passing showdown, all right? He probably well, he might break his ankle, honestly. Yeah, no. His team sucks, man. I'm going to kick his ass. He's terrible. Lamar Jackson sucks. Josh Jacobs sucks. Clyde Edwards, he sucks. Cooper Kupp sucks. AJ Brown sucks. Dude, how did we let this fucking guy get this team?
I don't
I
know.
I hate doing this though. You get like
That's how I feel like we always looked at Jim's teams.
every time.
Remember the year that Kareem Hunt was a rookie and we were like, how the fuck did we let him draft Zeke and Kareem Hunt?
Yeah. This dude's got Cooper Kupp, AJ Brown, and Travis Kelsey. Jesus Christ. He's got fucking Gabe Davis on his bench
And
too.
Lamar Jackson.
And Lamar Jackson, yeah. Didn't even mention that. It's all right though. He's gonna get his ass beat this week
And Javonte
because
Williams. Like
yeah,
before
fuck that guy.
pre-injury. What the fuck?
Stop talking the guy's team up. He's no
All
good.
right,
I'm
all right,
three
all
and
right.
one. I'm 3-1. All right.
Me
This is
too.
what I got going on. Joe Burrow, Ramondre Stevenson, taking my own advice here. Damian Pierce, Jamar Chase, Christian Kirk, Mark Andrews, Chris Olave. On my bench, I got DeAndre Swift, DJ Moore, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, Elijah Moore, Shad Penny, and Jahan Dotson. See, I'm taking my own advice here because DJ Moore and Ezekiel Elliott are both on my bench, and there's no fucking way in hell they're going back in the lineup.
I got an idea.
Yeah,
Just thought of it right now.
yeah,
Let's see. I want to test to see like how I don't want to give it away before I ask the question.
okay,
I want to see how much you believe what you said earlier.
okay.
Send Dave a trade straight up. Jamar Chase for Tee Higgins.
Oh, mm. Hold on, hold on. So Jamar Chase is the wide receiver 12. T. Higgins is the wide receiver 15. But T. Higgins has gotten rocked in 2 games. He got rocked in the first game, and he put up 14.3 against the Jets before he got rocked. And he had that touchdown that they called back. T. Higgins is better than Jamar Chase. Dude, I might actually do this.
Yeah?
I might, yeah.
And shout out to Dave because he is one of our listeners that listens every week, so he's gonna hear this.
Damn.
But Dave's gonna have his own opinion regardless, so it doesn't matter what we say.
Higgins suffered an ankle injury during Thursday's win. This is not what I thought you were gonna ask me to do. I'm thinking about it, man.
You know
Put
what?
my
I'll let you sit on it.
Yeah,
We'll
put
come
my
back to it
fucking
at the
balls
end.
on the table. All right.
That's good, right?
That's good. I like that.
See, I don't have Jamar Chase in any league, so you can't be like, how about you fucking do it?
Yeah, exactly. No, I like that.
See, because I was smart enough to not draft him.
There you go. Anyway, is there anything I should change about this lineup? Probably not, right?
No, even if somehow, some miracle, DeAndre Swift plays, I wouldn't start him. He's not.
Yeah.
He's not ready.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, and yeah, Dobbins needs to stay on the bench.
Yeah.
So Stevenson over Dobbins this week, definitely.
Yeah, like I said, playing Detroit, he's on my stardom list. I'm riding it, man. This team right here is gonna show my stardom situm list
When do we play each other?
is the best.
Let's see. Damn, dude, we don't play each other till. Wow. Hold on. Oh
Damn,
wow. Hold on. Are you already there?
week 11 in
Wait,
the Staples League.
that makes no sense because I played Dave week 10 and I've already played him.
Same division, right?
Yeah, but usually you play everybody once before you play your division again.
It's all right because I play you in your league week 6.
Isn't that weird? Oh,
I don't think so.
huh.
You don't just play like divisional games.
Yeah, but
What are you
wouldn't you
talking
play
about?
everybody once before you play your division twice?
No.
So you think it's normal that I play Dave twice before I play you once?
Yeah. It's the same thing as like it's the same thing with like a regular NFL schedule.
Yeah, but you don't play everybody in the NFL.
Okay, yeah, you got a fair point there. Oh, yeah, fair. No, I don't think that's weird.
All right.
All right.
All right. So on to a league that we're not in the same league. Tom Brady, Christian McCaffrey, Damian Pierce, Cortland Sutton, Chris Olave, Dallas Goddard, CeeDee Lamb, Vikings defense, Ryan Suckup. On the bench, Zeke, Darnell Mooney, J.D. McKissick, Curtis Samuel, Julio Jones, Jared Goff, and Gerald Everett.
Who's in your tight end spot?
Goddard.
And Everett's
Tough,
on the
right?
bench.
Yeah.
Now, who's your quarterback?
Brady.
Okay, you got the same situation as in the other league. I'd do Everett over Goddard.
Think so?
I think so.
Even if Keenan Allen plays?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Goddard has been playing good too.
Probably going to wait to see if Keenan Allen plays.
Yeah. That's another thing I need to throw in real quick. I'm in a league with my girlfriend, and I know she's not going to listen to this, so I don't really give a fuck. She dropped Keenan Allen in our league, and I got pissed. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you're making me look like a fucking idiot, you know? Because I brought her and her other friend in the league, and I brought Ethan into the league, and Ethan's playing all right. And the other girl, she's actually playing all right, but she dropped Chris Godwin. So that looks stupid as fuck. And then my girlfriend goes and drops Keenan Allen. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Why did you do that? And then she had no idea what she did until she texted me yesterday. Yesterday, she says, "Oh my God, I just realized I dropped Keenan Allen. I thought I dropped Robert Woods. And you told me to pick him back up. And I did." I'm like, what are you talking about? you never dropped Robert Woods and you never picked him back up. That's not even how it works. When you drop somebody, they go on waivers. Like I have no idea what you're talking about. But anyway, she drops Keenan Allen, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? So I told her, you need to put in a fucking waiver so you can get him back. It's one of those leagues though where you like pay for waivers or whatever.
Oh,
Ethan swooped in there, spent every fucking penny, all $150 of fab he fucking spent to get Keenan Allen. And I don't blame him. Like, when else are you gonna fucking get like a third round pick on fucking waivers?
wait, is like the free agent budget like is that like actual money or it's just like you actually have to
No,
pay?
no, you don't have to actually pay. But
Oh, okay.
everybody gets a $150 budget, and that's all you have to use for the
Ethan.
whole season. This motherfucker went in and spent 150 to get that motherfucker.
Damn.
Yeah, and my girlfriend, she had no chance. She only had like 138 anyway. So like, and she didn't even put one in because she had no fucking idea what was going on, which is totally not of her because she's actually like not bad at fantasy, but she really fucking screwed the pooch on that one. But fucking Ethan, man, I
Ethan,
should have
yo.
done it. I should have done it.
Did you have all 150?
No, I've used up a bunch of it.
So he would have got it.
Yeah, he would have got it anyway. But it was so funny when I opened it up. It's Ethan made a roster move, and I opened it up. I'm like, this motherfucker really spent 150.
Oh man.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway,
What do
it's,
you got for me?
yeah, leave Goddard, I guess. And still, I'd probably start Goff
Yeah.
over Brady. I think so. But, fuck Brady. Don't take my advice on Tom Brady. Yeah, the only other team, no offense, Dave, but the only other team I give a fuck about is the team that I got my girlfriend in there. I don't give a fuck about the trade league, Dave. I'm sorry. I'm 0-4. It's over. So this is what I'm working with. I got Jared Goff, Joe Mixon, James Robinson. Oh, so I'm 2-2 in this league. Jamar Chase, Deontay Johnson, Gerald Everett, Mike Evans, Marquise Brown, kicker, defense, Alexander Madison, Cam Akers, Ramondre Stevenson, Isaiah Pacheco, Allen Robinson, Brandon Ayuk, Elijah Moore, and Dalton Schultz. I'm actually going to make a change.
Ramondre Stevenson.
I'm making a change right now. Deontay Johnson is getting switched with Mike Evans, and Deontay Johnson is now getting switched with Ramondre Stevenson. So that's what I'm working with.
Solid.
So,
Yeah. I mean, Deontay
I mean,
Johnson's really the only viable one on your bench now.
yeah, I ain't got much to work with on the bench. It's really betting on old Cam Akers. Mm,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, and Allen Robinson. I actually think I have a waiver in, and I'm going to drop him.
Allen Robinson.
I have a waiver for Tyler Algier for $2. I
Who's your
hope
tight end?
Ethan's I hope Ethan's not listening. I'm dropping Allen Robinson.
Who's your tight end?
Gerald Everett. Dalton Schultz on my bench.
Yeah. What about if you dropped Schultz instead of Robinson? You feel more comfortable with that or no?
No, I'm gonna wait and see with Schultz.
I don't blame
Robinson sucks. I mean, I
you.
probably could drop Madison,
Yeah.
but I don't know. The thing with this is
You
sleeper,
probably could
so
drop Madison and then wait till he's not on waivers anymore and then just pick him up.
well, the problem is though, is that this is sleeper and like the bench has fucking there's one more person in your lineup, and then there's
One
two,
less bench
four,
spot.
six, there's 8 bench spots. So like there's more players on a team. If I dropped Alexander Madison, like he's not gonna stay on waivers. Dude, the waivers in this league is fucking terrible. There's nobody good. It's kind of hard. I'm starting to like the sleeper app though. Like when I first used it for like drafting and shit, I was like, I don't know. Obviously, I liked it for the mock draft because we used it.
Yeah.
But like for the actual league, I was kind of like, this app is ugly as fuck. But it's
It
nice
really is
because
ugly.
It's ugly as fuck. That's the problem. But like that weekly report that they give you, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, dude, when you first started using it though, have you ever like been like on it and then like couldn't figure out how to get back to your team?
Oh yeah. It took me dumb long. That's probably why my girlfriend had such a hard time with the Keenan Allen thing.
Dude, I like there's times even this year. I did it for a whole year last year and then like this year like I'm like how the fuck do I get back to my team? That's all I want to do is go back
Yeah.
to my team. And I couldn't figure out how to do it cuz I went on some page that's like I don't even know.
They have a lot of good features on here, but it's set up like fucking dog shit. And then even like the waiver thing is so fucked up. They have like the trending tab and
That's pretty
eh,
cool.
I mean it's cool, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just now seeing this leaders tab. I didn't even know this was a thing.
And it
Le
shows you like in your lineup like what the weather's going to be like for the game.
I do like that. That is pretty cool.
Where's the leaders tab? Oh, I got it.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
shows you the leading points getters. I didn't
Yep.
never knew about this. That's pretty cool.
And you can
Mo
change the week too.
Mo Alley Cox had 26 and a half.
Yeah.
Wow. Huh. That's pretty cool. I still prefer ESPN just because that's what we use and it looks a lot better. But they are kind of lacking on the features.
Yeah, because they know they've got everybody. So
They don't have to do anything.
right. It's like Apple.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, I would keep that lineup how it is after the
Yeah.
move. So I already sent you a screenshot of this league today. This is by far my best team. Probably that I've ever drafted ever. This team is ridiculous. So it's sleeper app, just like Tyler was talking about. So there's one quarterback, two running back, two wide receiver, one tight end, two flex. Tom Brady, Austin Eckler, Dalvin Cook, Cortland Sutton, Christian Kirk, Kyle Pitts, who I just got today, Jamal Williams, Brandon Cooks, Ryan Suckup, Green Bay, Russell Wilson, Jeff Wilson, Keenan Allen, Curtis Samuel, Tyler Higbee, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Jamison Williams. Now, Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jamison Williams are in my injured reserve, so when I want to play Amon-Ra, I'm going to have to drop someone. How does one choose who to drop?
Russell Wilson.
I guess so.
That's what I would do.
I'm going to have to.
I mean, yeah, easily.
Or do I drop Brady? Not this week. I can't.
Well, yeah, drop Brady. He sucks.
But
That
yeah, I
no
mean, the only
fucking team
thing,
is ridiculous.
dude, it's nuts. And I'm
And
2-2.
that's a 10 man, 8 man.
Done.
That's fucking stupid. 10 man league. He's got Eckler, Cook, and Keenan Allen. That shouldn't be possible. That's two
Oh,
first round
well,
picks.
wait, hold on. It was a keeper league, so I did automatically get Keenan, or I automatically got Eckler.
Oh, okay, okay. All right. Well, okay.
It makes a difference, but still,
Yeah. No,
I
that
still
makes a
had to
little more
draft
sense.
everybody else.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's fucking.
So if Amon-Ra St. Brown plays this week, I'm popping him in for Brandon Cooks.
Yep.
And if Keenan Allen plays, depending on how healthy he is, I'll probably pop him in for Jamal Williams.
Yeah.
So then it would
I'd probably just wait a week.
for Keenan.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Yeah,
Might as
because
well
Swift is going to be out too. So
just start Jamal Williams while you still can.
yeah, I'm playing someone who's 4-0 this week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but this is his team, which I mean it's pretty good. It's just not as like I said, it's not as deep as mine. Joe Burrow, Derrick Henry, Christian McCaffrey, Amari Cooper, Terry McLaurin, Darren Waller, Devontae Parker, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Matt Prater, Bucks defense, Aaron Rodgers, Scanling, Michael Pittman, Zach Ertz, and Cordell Patterson is on the IR. And by your face, I can tell you're thinking, how is this guy 4-0?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna ask.
I don't know.
Well, let me go through some of these guys in this league. I think there's only one guy 4-0. Yeah, there's one guy 4-0. This is the guy that's 4-0. This is his team. Joe Burrow and Antonio Gibson, Chase Edmonds, Cooper Kupp, Debo, Albert O, AJ Brown, Khalil Herbert, Matthew Stafford, Damian Pierce, Devin Duvernay, Nico Collins, Garrett Wilson, Sky Moore, Tyler Higbee, and then his injured reserve is fucking. I mean, he's filling that out. DeAndre Hopkins, Eli Mitchell, and Brian Robinson. This dude's 4-0.
That's nuts.
Like,
That team is not good. Cooper Kupp
yeah,
and Debo, yeah. Tyler
yeah.
Higbee, yeah.
He went with the zero RB deal, and his running backs are fucking awful,
Awful.
terrible.
Wow.
My team's way better than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude's 4-0. But
So
this guy I helped draft though, I think his team is pretty good. Basically, I basically drafted 4 teams in this league. I drafted my own and I helped 3 people. So my girlfriend got the short end of the stick. She's 1-3. But this dude I helped: Jalen Hurts, Kareem Hunt, Rashad Penny, Stephon Diggs, Christian Kirk, Darren Waller, Adam Thielen, Jamal Williams. Then his bench: David Montgomery, DeAndre Swift, Robbie Anderson, DJ Moore, Rondell Moore, Chris Olave, and Zach Ertz.
say the starting lineup again.
Jalen Hurts, Kareem Hunt, Rashad Penny, Stephon Diggs, Christian Kirk, Darren Waller, Adam Thielen, and Jamal Williams.
That ain't bad.
Pretty good team, but I beat him this week.
Hey. So you know how you get the weekly report?
Yeah.
I got least efficient manager
I hate that.
because
That that is such a cool thing though.
I scored 160, but my most I could have scored was 204.
Oh my god.
But I also got biggest blowout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I got most efficient manager this week, and I got narrow victory. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And Ethan got biggest blowout and overachiever.
So remember how you said like how's that dude 4-0?
Yeah.
Can you take a guess what award he got?
Lowest points in a win.
Yep.
Yeah. That's exactly what this guy got that I just told you was 4-0. Lowest points in the win.
It's bullshit.
It's fucking bullshit.
And then players of the week, I was up. Tom Brady was on there for me. And then bench warmers of the week, Damian Pierce was on there, and Tyler Higbee.
Yeah, I just had golf.
Yeah, he was on the list too for someone else's team.
Niners defense put up 22.
Yeah, they won Dave the game in his league.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was down by like 4, and then they caught that pick 6.
I haven't been paying attention to the other matchups. I just look at my own.
Yeah, well, Dave's in my division, so
Fair.
I was looking at it.
Yep.
All right, man.
Also,
Oh, go ahead.
also, Ethan and my girlfriend scored the exact same amount of points. 154.52.
Really?
Same exact. How the fuck
That's
does that
weird.
happen?
That's
That's
weird.
crazy. Yeah. Thought that was nuts. Anyway,
It's time.
for the picks.
No, for
Oh.
the Tee Higgins trade. I'm gonna pull up
Oh,
the schedule
right.
though. We'll do the picks first. I'll give you a little bit more time.
All
I
right.
forgot about the picks.
So
Actually, yeah.
last
You just
last
pull it
week,
up.
yeah, last week counted it up. Bill went 8-8, and I went 9-7. So I am the champ still.
Are you keeping
Two,
track
yeah.
of total points and shit?
Well, I can. Like I have the record from both weeks. I'll just add it up.
Okay, yeah, I've got
So,
like I skipped shit on my notebook, so it's not all in order.
yeah,
So
I
I didn't
got it
know
in
if you
order.
had it in order. Okay.
No, yeah, I'll figure it out. All right. So let's run through them real quick then.
All right.
And then I'll have to figure out how to blow you off on this trade thing.
All right.
All right. Colts Broncos Thursday night football. I'm going with the Broncos.
Same.
Okay. Lions Patriots. Give me the Patriots.
Are you taking the Pats?
I am.
I'm gonna go Lions.
All right. Yeah, I see how it is. Fuck you. Giants Packers.
Hey, listen, man. I took the Pats last week,
Yeah, that was just stupid. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
and I almost got it too.
Yeah.
All right. What was this game?
Giants Packers.
Are you
Ain't no
struggling with
way.
it too?
Ain't
You're
no way. No, this was easy, man. I'm taking the Pack. If the Packers struggle against the Giants,
all right. I'm taking the
sound the
Packers,
alarm.
man. I'm taking the Packers.
All right. The Giants are gonna win now.
Yeah. No shit.
Steelers Bills.
Bills.
Yeah, Bills by a million. Chargers Browns.
Chargers.
Chargers. Bears Vikings.
Vikings.
Vikings. Seahawks Saints.
Seahawks.
Seahawks. Dolphins Jets. This one is not close for me.
Dolphins by a million.
No.
Jets.
Jets by a million. Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm. I'm gonna take the Jets too.
Falcons Bucks.
Bucks.
I'm going with the Bucks too, but that game's going to be closer than people think.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Week 5 continued. We got Titans, Washington.
Ooh. Man, I feel like Washington could have a really good pass game, but I also feel like Derrick Henry could run wild. Don't
Going
say
with the
your pick.
Titans.
Oh, you fucker. I feel like just because you took the Titans, I'm going with Washington.
All right. I hate seeing Commanders. This doesn't feel right.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Texans, Jaguars,
Jags.
Jags. 49ers, Panthers,
49ers.
49ers. Cowboys, Rams.
Cowboys.
Mm. Mm. I was gonna take the Cowboys, but since you took them, I'm going with the Rams.
Yeah, let's go.
Uh, Eagles, Cardinals.
Eagles.
Eagles by a million.
They got to lose at some point.
Yeah, not this week. Sunday night football. Bengals, Ravens.
Ooh, wow.
That's gonna be a good
I'm
game.
taking the Bengals.
So am I.
All right, never mind. I'm just kidding.
And then the Monday night game, Raiders Chiefs.
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 We only had a few different.
Yeah.
You know what's
Oh,
gonna
you know.
happen? We're gonna tie. This is what's
Yeah,
gonna
right.
happen. So you're gonna get the Washington game,
Yeah.
and then
You're gonna get the
I'm
Cowboys game.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's what's gonna happen.
probably. So yeah, those picks were brought to you by insert sponsor here.
ESPN.
Yeah, guys, big announcement. We're sponsored now
Yeah, we're
by,
signed.
by the Sleeper app.
That'd be kind of cool.
We just talked shit about them,
I
but
know.
we do love a lot of the features.
They love honest feedback.
Yeah,
All right, so you can't do it, can you?
I don't think so. I mean, another week, yeah,
Too risky right now.
too risky right now. But I do think I still stand by what I said.
No, I mean I'm with you. I think he's more talented. He's a better receiver.
Yeah, just bigger.
Yeah, he's a more complete receiver.
Yeah, another week I'll do it.
All right, but we'll be talking about that next week.
All right,
All right. Anything else you want to cover?
that's all I got.
All right, sounds good. Well,
Oh,
guys, thanks for tuning in. Remember, we're on Spotify, Anchor, Twitch, YouTube. We know football. Discord link is on there. Try to join that. You'll have to be joined for when we do a giveaway. We're working on it. It'll probably be a hoodie with the logo. The logo might be changed by then, but we'll show you guys before we do it and whatnot. All the links for the channel are in the about section of whatever you're listening to us on. And thanks for watching. Thanks for listening as always. And we will see you guys next week.
see ya.
Peace.